Hey everybody, it's Nate from Two Shades Darker checking in with you once again on this beautiful day. Just kidding, it's raining, it's 35 degrees, but you gotta stay beautiful inside. It's all about what you feel like. Manifest your own destiny, as it were. But we're gonna talk about some wonderful things today. Could be wonderful, could be depressing, depending on how you want to look at it. We're going to talk about Black Lives Matter. And when I say that, some people go, ah. And some people go, yeah. But really, we should all just go, yeah, of course. And so do Asian lives, and so do Indian lives, and so do Native American lives, and so on and so forth. And white lives, God forbid I don't mention that one, because the show will be over before it even starts. But really, I want to talk about what really happened with Black Lives Matter. Because I never got a memo about what really happened. I didn't get any of the money that I see they've accumulated. And when I talk to people and I say those words to them, it's not good. They don't like when you say that. And I don't even mean all of black people. Most African Americans don't know what really happened with Black Lives Matter. I'm not sure what happened. What did they do? They showed up, which is great. They were there after the deaths of several people by the hands of police, which has been happening forever. Happens to white people. Does happen to black people. I personally believe slightly more than it should. I mean, it should happen to no one. Police are supposed to arrest you and then take you to jail so a judge can judge you, and that is the sentence. Can't really be Judge Dredd out there. But that's here nor there. We're talking about Black Lives Matter. They did make people aware of some things. Then they also pointed a lot of fingers and no one really got a clear message. It was Black Lives Matter, and if you don't say that, you're racist. If you say all lives matter, you're some kind of pariah. If you say police lives matter or blue lives matter, I mean, my God, you might as well have a swastika on. But everybody matters. Little creatures matter. I have animals. You'll hear them sometimes during the podcast. You'll see them. I see them. You love animals. You have cats and kittens. Little Carol Baskin. But, I think every creature matters. And definitely every human matters. So we should be just saying that. So when you say all lives matter, that should be accepted. And that should mean that they also care about you and your personal cause. But it turned into a finger pointing. Now, Black Lives Matter was a statement, and then a movement, and then an organization. Now, black people that I know got $0 from this. I've seen, from what I understand, zero benefit from it. I happen to be black. I happen to think my life matters, but I didn't see anything. I do know they got an awful lot of money. Give me a second here. I just want to look at a fact. $60 million Amazon suspends from a charity platform. I mean, they just took the money. It's not there, We've got another one, $10 billion. Black Lives Matter pledged a 6-figure grant to Trans United, Trans Justice, Black Trans Circle, the Transgender District, the Black Trans Travel Fund. I mean, and I can keep going. I don't recall Black Lives Matter having anything to do with gay or trans lives matter or gay or trans rights. I don't have a problem with rights for anyone, but when you show up for one cause and then all of the money goes to another, while we have plenty of black people out of jobs, on the street, in gangs, shooting each other on a regular basis, 30 or more maybe at this point, young rappers since 2021 have died by gun violence, and they're like 20 years old. And there who's representing all of the young people. I don't want my kids acting like that. I don't understand what's going on. And I think if we cared about black lives, we'd be talking about things like that. Why is there so much crime going on right now? And then instead of dealing with the crime, we make a law so it's okay to commit the crime. And then you just get out for free, no bail, commit another crime while you're out on bail. And there we go, more recidivism. And you've hurt several more people in the process while you weren't facing the consequences. As a black man, when I've had to face my consequences, it has only helped me. Which is why I'm the person I am today. You can't skirt personal responsibility. It will not help you. It will only hinder you. And to do it as a whole and try to make it policy is insane. What we really need to do is try to make real change, which means having a real discussion and going, why is it cool that this is happening in a certain community? Why in this community is this happening and in this community it's not? Now, I'm not saying that in the white community and in other races there isn't violence, robbery, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Of course. But why has it been legalized to loot? Why has it been legalized to steal? It's only hurting us. And it makes people go, look, this is what they wanted all along. They just wanted to be able to steal. See, we told you they were no good, shifty swindlers. No, that's not the way to do it. Instead of billions of dollars coming up missing, violence happening on a record basis, no accountability being held, and instead we blame it on something else. How about we say what's really happening? And then have a real discussion about that. Progress from there, and then go see everybody. Black lives did matter. When we said we were getting money for this, here's the books, we used it for this. When we said we were going to protest this, here, and we listened to you guys, nothing burned down. But you can't burn an Arby's and then say this is because we're black and this is for a guy who got shot by the police. Arby's, grocery stores, Neiman Marcus, Louis Vuitton stores that you're robbing. I mean, that's convenient, so high end. I kind of find that to be insane. That's fighting the power. Go there, steal the Coach shoes. Cool. That's really weird, and it's not a good look. It makes me ashamed. I look at the TV, I see people doing stuff. Literally, I sit there going, not black, not black, not black. And then they end up being like, oh, fuck. I think we really need to change. My puppies are telling me we do too. Have a great night.